everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am showing you the unboxing of the Block of the Month Club from the, I'm subscribed through the Missouri Stars Quilt Company, and this is for the American Glory quilt. So I got month 5 in the mail recently. When I met, it wasn't today. It may have been sometime last week, but I'm just now getting to being able to open it and work on it. So I'm going to show you what came in this shipment, and then I will include some clips of working through the project and showing you whatever came in this one finished up along with what I've done so far. So keep on watching. Okay, so here is a printout that came in my first month, just to show the blocks and the placement and what the quilt will look like. So there's that, and here's my package, and got a little card that says thank you so much. But here's what we're really wanting to look at. So month 5, and this is block 9. So it looks like I might only have one to work through this month, which is kind of nice for me because I am behind on all of my block of the months. I have so much I want to and need to work on. Well, maybe more want to work on. Need to is kind of a stretch. I don't need to. It's just fun for me. And there's just not enough time for all the projects out there. So here is the block that we're going to be working on, and then we always get the instructions, which I don't include all of the sizing and everything because this is a subscription that needs to be paid for. So we are just making this block this month, and we're going to make 2 of them. So that'll be an easy month, and it is beautiful, I think. So here are our fabrics, and it looks like there's not going to be as much as we normally get, simply because we are only making 2 blocks instead of 4 like we have in the past. So here are our fabrics, just little strips of them. We have this beautiful red with the kind of the green, well, it's not green, but what I would think of as greenery or foliage on it. And then we have our fabric that I've often referred to as a light blue jean fabric in our darker blue. And then we have some of that beautiful antiqued cream, and that is definitely a bigger piece, so we're probably going to be, using that a lot more than some of the other colors. And then we have this red that kind of has those dotted swirls on it, very beautiful. So there are our fabrics. I'm going to starch and iron them. I just lightly starch my fabric normally. So I'll starch and iron them, and then I'll include some of the cutting of these pieces and some of the sewing, and then we'll take a look at them when it's all finished. So keep on watching if you're interested in seeing how these blocks turn out. Okay, so we're going to be sewing a lot of units that look like this with this square in the middle and triangles around the edge to make a square and a square. And then I have these blue, dark blue, and the cream colored fabric that I'm going to place right sides together and sew a 1/4 inch from either side of the corners to make half square triangles that I'll trim down. This is not how the instructions show to do it, but I'm getting pretty tired of not having a little trick to putting the half square triangles together. The instructions call for you to cut the square, cut it in half, and sew half square triangles together, and I just find that that is pretty tedious, so I'm just going to do it my way and trim them down. So I have quite a few of those units to make as well. Saying that, I do enjoy doing this block of the month. I do think that the instructions for this particular block of the month needs work. They don't incorporate any tricks to, doing half square triangles and things like that. There's a lot of like 2 3/8 measurements, 2 5/8 measurements, and that kind of gets a little bit tedious. I prefer just working in, 2 inches or 2.5 inches, and I'd rather trim down if needed. I know everyone's not like that. Not everyone likes doing tricks, so to do half square triangles in different units. So, it's hard to make a pattern that works for everyone. But if you're like me and don't prefer those things, then maybe this may not be the pattern for you. That doesn't mean not to give it a try, because I'm still enjoying the blocks and making them. So just, I guess, take that as you will. So I'm going to start sewing these together. Okay, so here are my 2 finished blocks from month 5. There's just 2 this time instead of 4. So there are those. And again, they're pretty easy to do. The piecing is fine. I don't prefer the cutting instructions for these blocks. It's a lovely block, lovely fabric. I just probably won't choose to do another one from Wilmington Prints again, which is who this is through, through the Missouri Star Quilt Company, just because the instructions aren't really for me the way it's put together. So take that as you will. They're lovely blocks, just kind of challenging to put together if you don't prefer the piecing style that's used for these. So here are my other blocks so far. I believe after this month it's going to start being the blocks here and the sashing. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's where we're going next with it. So fuzz all over these. So I'm just going to go through and show some of my other blocks. This one was really challenging with the little tiny star in the middle, but it's a really cute block. So this is the one where I didn't watch the placement of the darker tiny square, but I think it works fine. I didn't go and fix it. And then we have this one. This one probably the sizing matched up the best. You can see the edging all was pretty even. So all the measurements worked really well on this block, and this one, I really like how this one looked with kind of the star with the little pieces on the side, or pinwheel maybe. And then here are the last one. So I didn't go in order because they're all kind of mixed up down there, but that's what we have so far. Like I said, they're lovely blocks. They're really cute. Just some of them are a little more challenging than others, I think. But you know, I'm getting them done, and it's nice to have some blocks that maybe I'll want to make again in the future, make a quilt just out of one or something like that. So until next time, you guys, bye.